Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alina and we are doing our Highland dance bar number 2, working our lower bodies and our abs. So grab your bar or your chair or your sturdy surface. I'm using my booty kicker today, which I've linked below, and grab a mat too. Let's start first position, heels together, toes out to the corners. Let's get started. Let's bow down and up. So hinging forward from the hips. Hips stay on top of the ankles, down and up. Squeezing that bum. Core is tight. Spine is neutral, reaching through the crown of your head. Squeeze it up. You can always take this motion a little slower if you need to. We are feeling a stretch down the backs of our legs here. And now we're going to add on a heel raise at the top. So we bow down and up, heel raise and down. Now we can add some arms as we heel raise, bring the arms up overhead. Up to a circle and down, bow and up, squeeze the calves and down. Now really reach it tall, but keeping your shoulders relaxed and down away from your ears. All right, after this one, keep those heels up, bring those heels together. Now we plie and up. Now here, if you need, you can always grab onto your bar, or for the extra challenge, have both hands overhead, keeping that core nice and tight, chest up. Pulling those thighs together at the top, squeezing that butt. If this is too much for your calves, you can always lower your heels and plie. Now, heels up, point to the side and in, point and in. Keeping one or both arms overhead if you can. Hands can always come to the hips. Now as you're pointing to the side, that supporting knee is bending, and then we straighten as we pull in. Squeeze it together at the top. Reach your leg long, straightening out that knee, squeezing that quad. Now let's point front and in, front and in. Reach that leg nice and long, keeping that chest lifted. I know it's so easy to start hunching forward, but stay tall, core is tight. Using that bar for support if you need it. Feel those legs working. Oh yeah. After this, we're going to combine the side point and the front point. Ready? Let's go. Side together and front together. Now for this one, we can pick up the pace, or you can go at a slower pace if you need it, and you can always drop that heel to the ground if you need it. A lot of work in those calves. Highland dancers have awesome calves. Out, in, front and in. Point and front. Keep going. I know those quads are burning. Almost there. Now hold that point out to the front. Now lift that knee and down. Turning out from that hip, working those inner thighs. Up and down. Really pull it up and reach it long as you point front. Engaging that lower tummy, those lower abdominals to help to lift that knee. Now we're going to hold that right leg up, step that right leg back, point that left foot front, transfer that weight to the left foot and lift. Point and lift. Point and lift. Now if you want, you can add a hop. As you step back, arms can come to the hips, and as you hop, arms come up overhead. Working those inner thighs here. Point those toes. Now you can always leave out the hop if you want, a lower intensity workout today. This hop will really bring up that heart rate. Now right leg, step it back into a curtsy, and then shake, shake to the corner. Curtsy, shake, shake. Curtsy, shake, shake. Really working those quads. Now grab that bar if you need some support. Keeping those hips and shoulders square to the front. And breathe. Chin away from that chest. Almost there. Good. Last one. Right leg steps back together. Step together, step. Step together, step. Keeping those heels up off the ground here. Step together, step. Those calves are working hard. Keep your balance. Now arms can be in a rounded T out to the side, or you can bring them up overhead. Choice is yours, or they can be on the hips. Just try to keep those heels up off the ground. Awesome work. Let's come back to first position. We're coming back to the bow to a heel raise. Bow and up, heel raise and down. Now as you heel raise, you can add the arms up overhead. You guys keep going. I'm just going to switch my bar over to the other side. Bow and up, heel raise and down. Squeezing the calves. Now hold those heels up, bring the heels together, and now let's plie and up. Squeezing those thighs together at the top. Squeezing that bum, core is tight. Now you can be holding on to your bar or your chair, or you can bring both hands overhead for an extra challenge for your balance. Oh, squeeze those calves at the top. I know it's starting to burn. Push through. Okay, keep those heels lifted, point to the side and in, side and in. So as we point side, supporting knee takes a bend. Bend and up and squeeze, bend and squeeze. Awesome. Again here, keep that chest lifted. We don't want to be leaning forward. Remember, we're not putting all of our weight into our bar. It's just our fingertips, just to help with our balance. Let's take it front. Point front and in. Front and squeeze. Still taking a bend to that supporting knee. Try to keep that heel up as long as you can. Your leg will be shaking. You can always lower that heel if you need to. almost there. And squeeze it tight. Okay, we're going to combine the two. So we're going to point side, in, front, and in. Side and in, front and in. Again, if you need to slow down this movement, go right ahead. Picking up the speed ups the intensity, which will bring up the heart rate. Help you burn some calories. Out and in, front and in. Reaching that leg long. Pointing that toe. Starting to breathe heavy. Hold that foot front. Now that inner thigh lift. So bend that knee as you lift, rotating from that hip. Up and down. Lift and lower. Stand nice and tall. For that extra challenge, take both hands up overhead. I'm starting to sweat now. Really pull it up. Feel those muscles burn. Those inner thighs are working. Now hold that left leg up, and then we're going to step it back. Point the right foot, transfer forward, and hop. And lift. Step back and point, front and lift. And add the arms when you're ready. The hop is adding some more intensity here for you. You can always leave the hop out and continue with the knee lifts. Have some fun with this one. Try and touch the ceiling. Now that left leg, hold it up. Step it back into a curtsy. Bring it out to the corner, shake, shake. Curtsy, shake, shake. Curtsy, shake, shake. Really focusing on the quads here. Breathe through it. You can do it. We're almost there. After these curtsy shake shakes, we have the step together step. All right, let's step it back together, step, step together, step. You got it. Follow me. Arms can be out in rounded T. To help with balance, they can be up overhead or on your hips. The choice is yours. Try and find a focal point in front of you to stare at to help with your balance. Squeezing those calves. Heels are off the ground here. Last one. Find your bar, face your bar. Now heels face out, toes are in. Heel raise up and down, up and down. Squeezing those calves. Lots of calf work today. You might be sore tomorrow, so make sure you stretch them out really well after this. We do have a stretch after. We stretch for about 4 minutes after this. Keep that bum squeezed here as well. Core is engaged. Fingertips on the bar. All right, hold that heel raise up. Now that right leg, we're going to hamstring curl to the side. So the thigh bone is twisting in to meet the inner thigh. Up and down, up and down, up and down. You can always slow this movement down if you need to. You're going to feel this one in the backs of those legs. For an added challenge, stay on the balls of your feet here. Now let's take that right leg, point it to the back corner, and we're doing a rear leg lift, up and down. Fingertips on the bar. Squeeze those glutes. Reach that leg nice and long behind you, pointing that toe. Keeping those hips square to the bar. You can always stay up on the ball of your foot with that heel lifted, or you can be flat foot on the ground. Squeeze and down. Squeeze. Now let's hold that leg up and back. Now we hamstring curl in and out. Try and keep that knee lifted as high as you can. Squeezing your butt. You can always lean into the bar if you need it, placing the forearms on the bar. And another reminder to keep that knee up. Your leg is getting tired now. It's so easy to let it drop. Be conscious of that. And your supporting knee is soft here. Keep going. You can do it. We're almost done with this side, and then we move on to the other side. Alrighty. Let's take those toes together, heels out. Heel lift again. Up and down. Up and down. We're working hard here. Up and down. Just remember, you get what you put into this workout. The harder you work, the more you get out of it. You can do this. Keep going, keep moving with me. Up and down, squeezing those calves. All right, let's take that left leg, hamstring curl. And here we're hamstring curl to the side. So we're taking that foot out, pulling that thigh bone in to meet the inner thigh. Up and down, curl it and curl it. You're gonna feel it in the back of your legs. Breathe it out with me, come on. Let's take that left leg, point it to the back corner, leg lift, up and down. Working that left glute here, squeeze it. Heel can always come up off the ground. Make yourself work here, try it, let's go. Up and down, squeeze. Reaching that leg nice and long to the back corner, pointing that toe. Now let's hold that leg up, and now we curl it in and out, in and out. Try to keep that knee up, and supporting knee is soft here. Feel that burn. Come on, I'm feeling it too. We can do it. Last one. Awesome job. Sit it back, shake it out. Now come to the back of your mat, so the length of the mat is in front of you. Grab a sip of water if you need it here. Shake it out. Hands on the hips. Bow and up. Bow and up. Hinging forward from those hips. Stretching out the backs of those legs. We're going to be coming down into plank after these bows. All right, reach those arms up and down, walk those hands out, find high plank, wrists under the shoulders. We're going to sit it back onto the heels, come back to high plank with 4 knee taps. So we sit it back, come high, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Pressing through those palms. And as we tap those knees, those hips are not moving. Keeping your upper body nice and still. Core is engaged, belly button pulling into that spine to support that back. Strong arms here. You got it. Now toe tap to the side, lifting the opposite arm overhead, up and out. Try not to wiggle those hips here. If you need to, you can take the arms out of this movement and just toe tap, alternating toe taps. The arms are the advanced option here. All right, let's find low side plank on your forearm. Bottom knee can come down to the ground. Now let's leg lift, and then we're going to bring the toe in to the knee, out and in. Keeping those hips pulling up off the ground and squeezing that bum to keep that knee up. We're not letting the knees touch, we're keeping it open. Working those outer thighs, the glutes, the core. Almost there. Last one. All right, let's switch it on over to the other side. Leg lift and in, out and in. Pressing those hips up. Do not let those hips fall to the ground. We're working the side of that tummy here, those obliques. We have some more ab work after this. Keep those knees up. Squeeze that butt. Awesome work. Feel that burn. Okay, let's find your bum. Sitting back at a 45-degree angle. Let's point out for 4. And then bring the arms up as we point for 4. Hands down. And up. Now here you will feel your abs. If you don't feel your abs, lean back a little bit more. And up. 3, 2, 1, and down. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Now sit up tall. Sit it back. Right arm comes across as you twist. And now left. Up, back, and twist. Up, back, other side. Working the obliques here. Try and keep those feet flat on the floor here. All right, let's roll it down, flat back, lying flat on your back here. Take those legs out straight in front of you. Assemble, change, and leap. So you scissors those legs for 3. And then it's kind of like the splits in the air. You'll straddle those legs. Now pressing that belly button into that spine, pushing your back down into the mat here. If you find your lower back coming up off the mat, lift your legs up a little bit to about a 45-degree angle. You can always tuck your hands under your bum. Now feet flat on the floor, hands out to the side like you're holding a dress. We crunch up and alternating leg extensions here. Crunch and down. Crunch and down. Now if you need that extra support for your neck, you can always take those hands behind the ears, keeping those elbows wide. Point that foot front, point it long. Reach that leg to that wall in front of you. Crunch it up. Try and get those shoulder blades off the ground. All right, stretch it back. Awesome work. Take a breather here and then sit it on up. Reach forward towards those toes. Stretch out the backs of your legs. Awesome work today. That was a tough one. Holy moly. Now slowly stand yourself up so you don't get a head rush. Oh yeah, that feels nice, huh? Take that right foot back, stretch that right quad. Our quads did a lot of work today, so you need this stretch. All right, let's take that right foot behind us to stretch our calves. Definitely stretch your calves out. Again, later today. They might be sore tomorrow. Really press that heel into the ground. Okay, take that right foot, cross it over your left quad and sit back into a figure 4 stretch. You can always grab the bar or your wall if you need some balance. Okay, let's take that left foot back for the left quad stretch. Oh, I'm showing you what I can do with my arms and I'm losing my balance. Okay, let's step that left foot back to stretch that left calf. Dig that heel into the floor. That one really made me sweat today. Maybe it's just hot in my house. Okay, let's cross that left foot over the right calf or the right quad and sit it back into the figure 4 stretch. Let's take a side bend. Up and over, chest is up, stretching out the side of your torso. Let's come up and take it over to the other side. I love this one. It always feels so nice at the end of a workout. One big deep breath in through the nose and reach it tall and out through the mouth. Another one in and up and tall and out. One more in and breathe it out. Awesome job today. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, I'll bow like we do in Highland. Have a wonderful day, everyone. If you love this workout, don't forget to like and subscribe below.